Hi guys, it's been a while since I vlogged, and I did say I was going to try and vlog more regularly, yep, and I haven't, so I'm now going to be taking part, hopefully, in the vlog challenge, which is hashtag vlog challenge on Twitter, and I'll put all the details in the description-y bit thingy so that you can find it and take part if you want to as well. And anyway, it's the first week this week, and the prompt is top tips. And when I read it, I was like, oh, I don't know anything about anything to share top tips about. But Nikki sent me some so today is so not a good day for me to vlog. I can't even speak properly. Nikki kindly sent me some suggestions for things that I might know about. So my top tips are on being an expat. Not so much how to be an expat, because you just kind of move. So that wouldn't be very sensible. More how to deal with life as an expat, because it's difficult. It is. It's very difficult. Well, I find it difficult. You might really enjoy it if you're an expat. You might be like, yeah, up the expats. But anyway, my first tip is if you're in, like I am, I'm in France, so if you're in a country that speaks a different language, learn the language. I know several people who aren't interested in learning the language at all, and I think it's rude, for one, to live in someone's country and refuse to learn their language. But also it makes life much easier if you can speak the language and you can go shopping and you can chat to people and you can socialise and you can have a life rather than just kind of existing in another country but keeping all your roots very firmly planted, I suppose. So that's my first tip, is learn the language. My second tip is get a hobby. Now this is kind of a hypocritical tip because I don't have a hobby. So, but I know it would be a good idea. So I think you should get a hobby because in France sports are very popular. Cycling clubs, tennis, table tennis, bowls, that kind of thing are all very popular. Well, I say very popular in France, specifically where I am in France anyway. So it's a way to meet people and a way to become part of the community and make friends and help yourself to settle, and it's always good to have a hobby as well. Thirdly, connect with other expats. In France here we run an expat group, and I know a lot of people find it really useful to have a break from having to speak French all the time and that kind of thing. It's nice to have a group of people who speak your language and understand where you're coming from and have similar things, maybe not in common because there's a huge variety of different people who become expats, but it's nice to have people from the same country who, you know, it's difficult to explain. Unless you're an expat, I don't think you will really understand how connected you can feel to someone just because you are from the same country when you are outside of that country. So anyway, and stay connected to home. Not too connected, try not to be, like I am, overly connected to home. Oh God, sorry, I've been bitten all over and it's driving me crackers. Try to be connected to home, but not overly connected. Yes, that's what I was saying. So keep in touch with your friends and family over there if they're over there. But also try and embrace your new life, because you won't be able to make a success of your new life and your expat life if you're constantly craving to be back with that group of friends, that group of family, whatever. It's difficult trying to strike that balance, which is for all of the things really, but it's yeah, I think it's important to stay connected to home because, you know, that's where your roots are. So they're my tips anyway. There's tons more, but I'm tired and I couldn't really think of any more at that exact moment when I was writing them down. So there you go. That's week 1 of Vlog Challenge. And I'll see you next week for week 2, which is a mystery at the moment, so I can't prepare for it. So we'll see what happens next week. Bye!